All right, welcome to APRambles. I'm just going to be talking about some wrestling news, some wrestling stuff. Drop a comment down below if you like talking about wrestling and, some of the storylines you want to talk about or anything, I should be looking out for. Remember to like, all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. But let's get into it. Austin Theory is the masked man on Monday Night Raw. He pulled the mask off after helping Logan Paul with Rey Mysterio and CM Punk, and then Braun Breaker speared CM Punk to end the show. Kind of they're setting up CM Punk, Brock Lesnar. I mean Braun Breaker. I don't know why I said Brock Lesnar. But I mean Braun Breaker versus CM Punk at January 5th, Netflix. Monday Night Raw for the World Heavyweight Championship. I don't think a lot of people were surprised about Austin Theory being the masked man, but I'm not mad at it. I have high hopes for Austin Theory. I've always had high hopes. In the Vince era booking, they pushed him probably too much. People started hating him. And they were teasing him to be a face with him and Grayson Waller breaking up, and then they took him off TV. I don't know if he was hurt or whatever it was, but he's back now, seemingly with the Vision, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Logan Paul, Paul Heyman. I got high hopes for Austin Theory. So, I wish him the best. I think he's got charisma. I think he's got the work ethic, and I think, he could be a star. So yeah, I was happy to see Austin Theory as a masked man. But you can let me know what you guys think about that. Kind of moving around. CM Punk cut a great promo on Braun Breaker, talking about Steiner math, talking about, you can get your dad, you can get his brother. But even in Steiner math, GTS equals 1, 2, 3, you lose. So we're getting the edgier CM Punk. I'm tired of the happy-go-lucky CM Punk. I'm happy to be here. This is for the fans and all that. Let's get some edgy CM Punk. Let's get some promos. And I think Braun Breaker and CM Punk face to face promo would be great. I'm liking the build of Braun Breaker versus CM Punk. I think it's gonna be a good match on January 5th. Maxine Dupree made Ivy Nile tap out to retain the Women's Intercontinental Championship. You can tell Maxine Dupree has been, in the ring, training. She's getting better and better every week. I think this is a good spot for her as the Intercontinental Champion. So we'll see where that goes. I think Natalia has been training her more. But we're going to get, the version of Natalia that's natty, that's like, badass and a wrestler and wears the mouth guard, all that. So, Natty will be a good fit probably in this, Intercontinental division for the women's. They also announced the Kabuki Warriors will take on Rhea Ripley and Io Sky on January 5th for the women's tag team titles. I I think Rhea needs to be in the, championship picture here. But I know Stephanie Vaquer is the champion, so they probably don't want her and Rhea to really lock up until probably WrestleMania. I would guess. I could see Io Sky and Rhea Ripley winning this match on January 5th, but I guess we'll see where it goes. The women's tag team divisions always had people just more makeshift tag teams than like built-in tag teams, like the Kabuki Warriors. Even though Asuka had a good singles run, I think this is kind of a built-in tag team. Then you got Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, I'm Not Friends thing. Um, I would like to see some more like homegrown built-in tag teams. They had one with you know, what were their name? Casey and I can't think of her name. They were the party, come out party that had lights. I know what's her name. I can look it up. Has just signed with AEW. Casey and Casey Cantazero. That's not the one though. Zero and Caden Carter. There we go. Caden Carter. That's what, they had that, but then they let them go. They had that tag team. Gunther also cut a promo after his match with John Cena after retiring him and making him tap out. It was a great promo. He came out, let the crowd booing. We have the ultimate heel now. Told you before in some of my TikToks, shorts, that I think John Cena tapping out the way he did, smiling. I was not mad at it, and a lot of people are, but I think this was a good way. And John Cena, if he did not want to go out that way, he could have said I don't want to go out that way. I think it was a good ending for him. I think Gunther was a great opponent. Gunther, ultimate villain now. He has retired Goldberg and now John Cena. Here's one of the quotes from Gunther on Raw. I made John Cena give up. When he gave up, he tapped out like a little bitch. And then he went around the ring, and did that, gloated the whole time. Then he walked through the back. Had Otis Tozawa say something to him. R-Truth said something to him. And then at the end, AJ Styles, before Gunther left, he did, "Hey AJ, you can't see me," left. So we probably will be getting AJ versus Gunther. And if AJ's last match is next year too, Gunther could retire AJ Styles. I'm hoping Gunther retires Brock Lesnar though too. Gunther is the he can be the new legend killer. He could be the career ender. I like this role. And then eventually we probably will have Oba versus Gunther. Or, whoever to, whenever Gunther's career ends. I mean, we have young people that can, finally get over by beating Gunther after Gunther has retired so many people. You could do a Braun Breaker if he ever turns face, or when he turns face. He won't stay heel forever either. So I'm not mad. Let's see here. What other news have we had on the WWE side? John Cena retired. People upset. I wasn't really upset about it. Yeah. Looks like we're getting Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship again. Drew McIntyre will pick the stipulation. So interesting to see. Probably Royal Rumble, I'm guessing. And I don't even know what stipulation Drew McIntyre could pick. Unless, hope they don't do like Cody's hand tied behind his back or whatever. Hope they don't do something like that. But there's got to be something where Drew McIntyre picks where it's kind of in his favor. Let's see. AEW news. AEW Dynasty has been announced for April 12th in Vancouver. So we're going to, continuing the trend of we're having an AEW pay-per-view pretty much every month now. We got World's End at the end of December with Samoa Joe versus Hangman Adam Page versus Swerve Strickland for the AEW Championship. So three-way, they had a three-way match at Revolution like 2 years ago or whatever with the same three people. So we're running that back. I'm not mad at it. I would let Swerve win here. I would let Swerve win the AEW Championship here. He's back. He's beefed up. He's ready to go. Let Swerve win it. Apparently, Bobby Lashley is really hurt. He's going to be out for quite some time, according to Fightful Select. So that's upsetting because, the Hurt Syndicate is something I look forward to on AEW television. We still have MVP and Shelton Benjamin, so hopefully they keep them on television, do something with them. Hopefully Bobby Lashley can come back because I think we still need to see MJF versus Bobby Lashley at some point. Speaking of MJF, apparently he's coming back here soon, and they have the the AEW ring, what's it called? Battle Royal. And MJF has won that every year, so he's got to come back, to defend that, I would imagine. What's the ring? What's the Dynamite something ring, right? Diamond ring. I can't even think. But he's got to come back and defend that after the Battle Royal, because whoever wins the Battle Royal, or the last two in the Battle Royal, will face each other to win that. So yeah, we got to do that. We got to do that. The Elite is teaming up again this Wednesday, December 17th. Kenny Omega, Young Bucks versus Okada, Hechicero, hopefully I said that right, and Takeshita. We've been teasing Takeshita and Okada breaking up for a while. Let's just break them up, get it over with. I think the Elite back together is the way to go, especially, Kenny Omega's been hurt so much. He had the surgery too as well. Young Bucks seem to be on limited dates. So why not put them together? One more run. We don't know how much longer Kenny Omega can really go. And that's not a knock on him. That's just his body has been through so much. And putting him in the tag team is better than a one-on-one match. Especially, one-on-one matches, he's going to go all out. And he's going to go 20, 40-minute matches. So let's keep him in the tag team here. Let's keep him in the tag team. The Bang Bang Gang will take on FTR for the AEW Tag Team Championships. I think the FTR needs to keep winning here. I think we need to get Christian Cage and Edge back, Adam Copeland back together whenever Adam Copeland's done. Well, he should be done with Percy Jackson. So he may show up on this Dynamite. But I think this Dynamite is pre-recorded in England, so probably will not. But we need to see for the tag team titles, FTR versus Edge and Christian. That'd be the way to go. Continental Classic continues. I really don't know who will win that. Let's look at you probably got to go Kyle Fletcher winning the whole thing, I would think. And you really probably John Moxley. Okada is the Continental Champion, so I guess he probably will end up retaining. But I wouldn't mind seeing Kyle Fletcher do that. Or let's get Kyle Fletcher in the main event picture again, please. Kyle Fletcher is the next big thing here. Come on. Yeah. So World's End is at the end of the month. We got January 5th, Monday Night Raw. Should be a big one for you. 1 year anniversary on Netflix. And then we got the Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia. So that will be around like in the afternoon instead of at night. Yeah, so I think that's it for this episode of AP Rambles. Just me talking about wrestling. Like I said, we might try to do some more of these long form ones, fast paced one. But leave in the comments or whatever. What do you want? Or what are you mad about? What are you happy about in wrestling? Is WWE going on the right track? Should John Cena have retired that way? Do you like AEW more? Do what do you want to see in AEW? We'll do, I'm going to continue doing shorts and TikToks. So follow that page, AP Rambles, as well. And, I'll catch everybody on the next one.